What do you guys think? Who wins politically with this tax bill?
I think a win for the Democrats. The messaging around it is just so bad right now, and nobody's going to even see anything happening to their taxes until after the midterm election. So if we're talking who wins in the midterms, I think the Democrats can probably ride this wave for a while. And my understanding is that though maybe 8 in 10 Americans' taxes are going to go down, they're not going to go down all that much. They'll see maybe a 2% increase in after-tax income. So even if when we're talking when people see that, that's so little that historically people haven't even really noticed. I don't think the Republicans get much out of that.
That was a little bit President Obama's
right,
perspective.
2009 stimulus. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Quinta, you're the tiebreaker.
Sure. I mean, I actually think that Joanne's point about how people sort of don't understand taxes, perhaps viscerally, you know, we saw outrage, but we didn't see the same wave of outrage that we saw over the failed healthcare bill. That it's conceivable that that could actually play in the Democrats' favor. As Molly says, many Americans, even most, are getting a tax cut for at least some period of time from this bill, but the perception overwhelmingly seems to be that this is a tax cut only for the rich. That is true to an extent, and that it's the tax cuts for the rich that will last over time, whereas the others will expire. But the Democrats have actually been very successful in messaging the bill so people think that they're not getting a tax cut, even if they are. And I think that may have something to do with the fact that it's really confusing.
So if the two of you are right, which you might be, I guess we'll find out in a year, we can come back, have a little reunion. Why were the Republicans so giddy?
Because they got something done, finally.
And they got headlines saying, you know, Trump got his first big win. It shows what you can have with, you know, the Republicans' control of everything, because they were just focused on that and not on what really mattered.
But if it's going to be, if your big win is something that people are going to hate you for doing, it's not such a win.
Well, I think this is the point where the sort of crass political calculus breaks down, right? Because it's true in the long run, it's really hard to say right now whether it's going to be a wash, whether or not people are going to, you know, fall in love with this thing, whether they're going to hate it. But what it really comes down to, I would say, is that the Republican Party in Congress really believes that this is good policy. It's frankly beyond me why they think that. And I think beyond many economists, but they're really ideologically committed to cutting taxes for the wealthy. And this was a policy priority, and they feel that they should push it through.
But whatever.
Well, there we go.
A technical difference.